Of course, I did not expect it. I did not expect to get that the all-time high of 20,000 last cycle would be breached, and it certainly implies or makes one think about diminishing returns, which is very well possible. However, yeah, generally I'm not so much focused on the all-time highs and the bottoms. To be honest, I see that as either liquidation events that could go really deep, or FOMO tops like 2013. That was crazy. That jump in I guess it was from 100 to 1,000, 10x in a couple of months. The average, and view the tops and the all-time and the lows as an outlier. Yeah, it could be diminishing returns as well. It certainly would make sense as well, because I mean the price goes up, but the amount of capital that goes with it on exchanges and that's invested in Bitcoin, it gets really huge, and it's really different if the market cap of Bitcoin is a million or 10 million or even 100 million in the early years, versus 100 billion or even a trillion last couple of years. So yeah, there is a limited amount of money, and it will not go exponential forever. So there must be natural form of diminishing return. Yeah, first of all, I think that the Fed will pivot at a certain moment. They will continue debasing the money and doing quantitative easing or some other form of printing, quote unquote, because they're creating it and not printing it. Of course, it's digital, but they will go on. And this has been going on since the Romans, actually. They debased their currencies, and later on, every ruler, every government has debased their currency. So it's not like 2022 will be the year after thousands of years of debasement that the governments will stop debasing. They will go on. Of course, they will never say that, and they will call it, they'll give it a different name. But right, as soon as the inflation is gone, maybe the war is over, and in fact, we already see prices going down, oil prices and consumer producer prices in Germany go down. So maybe it's over, and I have no doubt that the Fed and the ECB and all the central banks will resume their debasement, and which is exactly why Bitcoin, of course, was made, with this predictable supply. But yeah, your question is again a very interesting one, and I would say those are the main scenarios. Either there is external macro environment that goes maybe bad and continues to go south, and drags Bitcoin and everything with it, or there is some internal thing, some internal momentum, and maybe the halving cycle is that thing in Bitcoin that will make it go up. And what I can say about that is that through the on-chain analysis, which, by the way, did not see the crash coming. So I know that it's also a model. It's wrong. It's useful, I think, but it's certainly not a magic a silver bullet. But through the on-chain analysis, we can see that all the people that bought at very high prices above 60,000, those people are gone. Those are the people that sold the most in the last year, in this year, in 2022. So those people were looking at a huge loss, of course, which gives some very negative momentum in the Bitcoin market.